Greetings, fellow Culturians. It looks like Paramount has finally done something good again with Smile 2. The horror film is absolutely raking in the cash right now, terrifying audiences coast to coast. And wait for it, it's starring Jack Nicholson's son. And the resemblance that he has to his dad during his performance of The Shining is quite remarkable. And wait for it, what's truly amazing is it's doing it on a $28 million production budget. So far, the opening weekend looks like $23 million plus, and it has some of the best creepy smiles this side of Halloween, which we're coming up on quickly. Today, we're going to break it down, the box office to the chilling Hollywood legend that now has a legacy in the form of his son. And because this one is packed with shocks and scares, maybe we'll have a few extra surprises. So, as I said, Smile 2 opened with a $23 million projected weekend on a $9.4 million Friday, and the cinema score of a B isn't too shabby either when you consider that the first Smile only got a B-. And horror fans are certainly not expecting Shakespeare, but they are expecting frights, jump scares, and scenes that leave them clinging to the edge of their seats. What's surprising is that despite this being a sequel, it's not showing any signs of slowing down. And we're talking a Saturday hold of about minus 15% or so from the previews plus the Friday numbers. That's pretty spectacular. Demographics and why it's hitting it big, well, we're going to talk about who loves this movie. Post-movie surveys are fascinating. 31% of the audience is men over 25, up from the first movie. The 18 to 34 crowd is right in there at 70%. And it's got diversity across the board, if that's something you care about, with Latino audiences obviously scoring traditionally higher, which is amazing. They are over-indexing when it comes to experiencing film. Smile 2 is actually playing very well across all regions, and it's really killing it in the East, the South, and the South Central U.S. Walk-up business, 67% of the tickets purchased were purchased on the same day. The people have heard the buzz and thought, yeah, I need to see this now. And I think that's going to be the way that horror films kind of move the market forward when major studio tentpoles are flopping. Jack Nicholson's son, Ray Nicholson, has a very creepy smile, and that's something that everybody's absolutely buzzing about. In fact, you can't look at a trade magazine or even any type of entertainment paper and not hear about how there's a remarkable, if not eerie, resemblance to his dad. Of course, Jack Nicholson is considered Hollywood royalty in some circles, and when you see Smile 2, it's startling. It looks like you're seeing the second coming of The Shining. Remember that axe through the door in The Shining? Well, something like that certainly isn't present in this film, but that uncanny resemblance and that intensity and just the creepy factor really comes through from this young and soon-to-be accomplished actor. Horror fans are absolutely eating it up. And this film is super buzzy. The movie's marketing team deserves a raise. The social media reach on this across everything from TikTok and X and Instagram to even Facebook. They have 154.4 million followers across all of those platforms, and I haven't seen anything like this since Nun 2. That's saying something. And fans are absolutely loving the new direction of the sequel, praising its more complex storyline, as well as the fact that it's not just a jump scare fest. It's deeper, more psychologically involved. And the fact that the evil spirit can possess kids is seriously upping the fear factor here. Fans are calling it terrifying and saying Smile 1 was my favorite horror film, but this takes it up a notch. And that's saying a lot. So what are the studio implications? Well, it seems like this could be an unintentional surprise sleeper tentpole for Paramount, which they absolutely need. And it's got that vibe that people are just going to want to go and see it after they hear all the positive notes about it. And the marketing, obviously, on top of that. Just look at the journey of the first Smile. This is basically a repeat that overcame the desire to go straight to streaming with it. And instead, when Smile 1 made it into theaters, it did very well. And because of that full theatrical release, they basically earned about $105 million domestic on a super tiny budget. Smile 2 is already showing those same signs, and they have strong box office numbers and solid reviews. People are showing up to go and see it, which is all you need in a horror film. Just look what Terrifier 3 did just last week. So, what do you think? Has Smile 2 earned a place next to other horror blockbusters? Is it a film that you're inspired to see and add to your zeitgeist this weekend? Did you enjoy the film as much as so many other film goers have? Let us know down in the comments below, and let me know what your nightmares are because of this film as well. And before you go, please make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up button, turn notifications on, and make sure you stick with this channel so you don't miss any theatrical updates, box office, or otherwise. As always, be sure to take care of yourself, take care of others, and until next time, see ya!